The access roads should be appropriately constructed to the traffic type uh, that will be using them. A roadway for public vehicle traffic has different requirements than that for a haul road or scrapers. Haul roads should cause a minimal amount of dust. If roads are constructed of earth materials, a plan of dust control, such as periodic watering, should be made. So there are two basic types of construction roads: access to and access within the construction site. Both road types affect the job site's operations. So both types of roads also have some distinctions, as we can see now. The access to the site and the access within the site. And then there can be some additional considerations. So for example, the roads for the which is for the access to the site, the construction site is not always immediately accessible by public roads and streets. Roads often need to be constructed from the nearest public roads to the new facility. Usually, the construction of these roads will be included in the construction contract. Roads need to be constructed according to the construction documents. As most access roads become public streets and roads, they must meet the road standards for the local municipality. And for the roads with an access within the site, the access roads within the site are rarely designed or defined by the construction documents because they are the contractor's responsibility. Some occasions allow permanent internal roadways to be used during the construction phase, but these usually are constructed after the building and structures on the site. The contractor should determine the location of these roads, how they will be used, and what type of roadway will be necessary. Compacted natural earth roadways can be a good construction roads if the soil is gravelly with the good drainage. There are some additional considerations. So, for example, if the site drainage and the water control uh, needs to be considered for the access roads. So the contractor needs to control site drainage within the area to prevent disruption of disruption of work. Drainage and possible pumping should be used to keep excavated areas clear of water while work is being done there. The contractor also will be responsible for controlling all site drainage to avoid environmental damage or influence. Okay, so this was some discussion about the access roads. The next discussion is about the signs and barricades. Signs and barricades are part of the entire job site layout plan. They are part of the safety plan of a job site, but also can identify correct routes and correct routes to and within the area. Signs can be used to direct traffic to and from the job site. Some of the signs that can be used in job site organization include the following: project sign, normally a specified sign listing information about the project, such as owner, architect, contractor, and major subcontractors. Location signs, miscellaneous signage on the roads to indicate the route to the job site for delivery trucks. Gate signs. Some gates are restrictive the regarding which companies personnel can enter. The gate signs normally list firms that are required to use the gate. This provision is used when both union and non-union contractors are working on the same project. Then we have the directional signs. The directional signs indicate the location of deliveries, one-way roadways, and locations of contractors' offices. Safety information signs, they include the danger signs, hard hat area signs, and other signage indicating any safety precautions. The barricades are used for safety, security, and defining of traffic patterns. They are used in the following applications. So, for example, in a safety situation to prevent individuals from proceeding to an area. In dealing with the public, the barricades need to be identifiable and substantial enough to physically prevent passage into the area. And to define the site area, uh, and protect the public, such as walkway protection, and to divert traffic into certain areas. This could be used to direct concrete trucks to different areas other than the previous delivery locations. So, with this, now we have finished this topic, and this figure shows the job site layout plan of a site. So, for example, you can see in this job site layout the locations of site access, site offices, and other information determined during the job site layout planning. A number of references can be used for determining the job site layout. These include the construction documents. In construction documents, especially the Division 1 of the General Requirements of the Project Manual, the site plan, architectural drawings, mechanical and electrical site plans, and elevation and building sections can be used for creating the job site layout. Similarly, this information has to be combined with the construction schedule and the capacity charts and technical data concerning the cranes, lifting, and conveyance equipment. Local codes may be considered, have to be considered. Safety standards have to be followed. The data on the size of the larger lifting loads have to be determined accurately. Information from the subcontractors on the storage needs. Budgets should be established. And of course, many other factors, which includes the other site features, needs to be considered for creating a job site layout. So, as a summary, the job site organization is a factor in the profitability of a construction project. It has a distinct impact on the productivity of every craftsperson on the job site. The contractor should carefully uh, consider all aspects of the project when laying out the job site, and these factors include the delivery access, material storage, access roads, material handling and lifting equipment, personnel movement on the job site, and temporary facilities related to the project requirements. So the contractor must plan organization of the job site as the construction of the project would be planned. After data are gathered and the method is established, the contractor has to implement it, and as with any other plan in construction, it must be flexible and accommodate changes in the construction process.